Hey, I was wondering, do you prefer trading or battling your Pokemon with others? Battling probably. Especially, let's get a little meta for a second. Especially we're talking, like, in the games, right? Like in the video games, like this here. Because I get real attached to my Pokemon in the games, and even though I lose online battles all the time. I suck at them. Yeah. Forgot I have to hit the button to make the lotto work. I lose online battles all the time. I'm bad at them. I'm a little better in Sword and Shield, but I'm bad at them in general. I don't like trading my guys away, because if I spend any time on a Pokemon at all, I get attached to it. And so I have to kind of catch a guy real fast, specifically in order to... This is fast. Holy shit, look at this guy. Look at him. That's so cool. I have to catch a guy kind of specifically to trade him. Oh, I didn't mean to get out of the water. If I want to trade him, you know? Yeah, can't go that way. Didn't expect to be able to go that way, though, honestly. Dodge that trainer without even meaning to. Okay, so this is just Tauros in the water. That's really all it is. Okay. Random encounter. Fun. Just wondering if we could actually get any for a second there. Ah, this is a Finian. My audio is real screwed up today. Jeez. Yeah, so I like to battle more. Like, if we're talking, like, cards or whatever, though, that's different, right? I'll just give my cards away if it's ones I'm not particularly concerned about, and even if it is, I'll probably trade them, because I'll get the card again someday, right? I've actually been collecting pretty hardcore again lately. I have... The way I collect Pokemon cards, it's weird. Maybe, I don't know, maybe other people do this? But the way I collect Pokemon cards is I just try to get the earliest version of each Pokemon as a card that I possibly can. And then I put them in Pokédex order in a binder. So I've been actually collecting pretty hardcore again since Sword and Shield started up, because like Sword and Shield is the game, well, Sword version is the game that made me want to finish the Pokédex, right? It makes capturing and collecting Pokemon that much easier. I finally felt like completing the Pokédex. And I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to... I'm going to run from this. It seems like it would be annoying to fight. I kind of want to collect the cards, so I've been doing that. And I'm pretty sure, aside from like maybe 5... No, I'm going to fight it. Use Spirit Shackle. Aside from like maybe 5 or 6 examples, I have a version of every single Pokemon from the Sword and Shield games that has been released as a card so far, right? So I've been doing pretty good. I have all of them from the base set, and I'm missing like 5 or 6 maybe from whatever the second set was. I can't remember what it's called. Rebel Clash? Was it called Rebel Clash? And there's another one dropping soon as of the recording of this episode. I'm planning to... I've got a little bit of money set aside specifically for... specifically for buying up some of the boosters of that, because I don't like collecting... Now, we're fine, buddy. Don't worry about it. I don't particularly love collecting like cards as singles. I like pulling them out of boosters, because I'm that much of a nerd. So just some fun facts about me and Pokemon cards. I'm also good at the game. Like not to brag, and I'm like nowhere near the best or anything, but I'm pretty gosh darn good at the game. I used to play Pokemon TCG Online a lot, but for whatever reason, I don't know if it's a problem with my computer or a problem. I don't think it's a problem with the software, because this will be interesting. 2 Frillishuses. I don't think it's a problem with the software, because I've updated it multiple times. I've reinstalled it a couple times, but for whatever reason, it just does not want to run on my computer. which is annoying because I used to love playing on there. I lost very rarely. And I only ever really lost because because rotation happened and I hadn't built up enough virtual cards to build a complete functional deck yet, you know? That's gonna hurt. That's a really cool surf animation. Bye, Shifty. Oh no, you survived. Oh right, she's a little more specially bulky than she is physically bulky, isn't she? I always forget about that. Just kill it, please. Hit it this time, Diana. Thank you. I've got a couple physical decks too. I don't think one of them definitely has some cards in it that have been rotated out. I just haven't updated it yet, and I don't know if it's feasible to update it because I don't know if the right cards exist to update it. The other one is when I built entirely using the Sword and Shield expansion, even though there are cards older than that are legal still right now. Again, as of recording this video, I don't know when this is going to go up yet. If a rotation will have happened, because I don't track that. I don't really pay attention to when that is. I just get slapped in the face by it after it happens. But I've got one that's built entirely out of cards from the Sword and Shield base set. It's a Rillaboom deck. It's pretty good. It's not great. It could be better if I hadn't restricted myself to just using cards from Sword and Shield, but, you know, it's more fun that way. Because there's a Rillaboom V, and then there's, like, a regular Stage 2 Rillaboom card. Both of them are actually pretty solid, and they actually kind of support each other. So, you know, you could build a deck out of that. And I did. Alright, so that's everything on this shore. Yep. I don't think I need... Well, it gives me Sharpedo anyway. I was going to say, I don't think I need Sharpedo anymore. But it gave it to me anyway. There's actually people over here. I thought this was like... I'm trying to remember exactly what goes on in this part of the game. There's a Pokemon Center right up here. I'm going to go grab that real quick. I thought we were basically at Po Town, but I guess that's further up. I don't know. I don't know yet. It's further along than I thought, apparently. Or I missed it, which is also possible, I guess. Now, there's a skull guy, so I'm assuming that's to tell us, hey, you're still on the right path. Okay. Heal me, please. Are you also not a robot, or was it just that one? Now, I will continue to respect you as if you're not a robot, just to be safe. Thank you very much, woman who is maybe not a robot, for healing my Pokemon. Hey, you. Moo Moo, I'm talking to you, Moo Moo Milk, because I'm too busy to chew. Yo, I want to drink it down. I want Moo Moo Milk, and I want it now. Hey, look now, what we got here. I'm going to make this kid run away in fear. No more drinks at the cafe for you. They'll all be gone when Team Skull rolls through. I want to come to the cafe. You better come. You want to come to the cafe? You better come correct. My Pokemon skills you have to respect. Let's do this, yo. Glurg. Yeah, I'll run you off from the Pokemon Center, sure. Just screw you. He's probably gonna have Moo Moo Milks. That would be like a cool thematic thing if he has Moo Moo Milks to use as items, isn't it? Wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it be, right? Totally not fumbling over my words today. What are you talking about? Oh, this is not a great matchup. I hope there's a Pokemon Center close that I can heal at if Diana gets knocked out. The bad joke. Just get it. Yep, okay. I kind of expected that to knock it out because Trubbish is... I mean, it's not, like, fragile, but it's not, like, bulky either. Stinking poison me. Screw you. Yeah, you got anybody else? Or is that it? I'm thinking that was probably it, right? Yeah, that was it. Alright. My stomach's all weak, yo. I don't think I can handle this, yo. You're losing track of your rhymes there, man. Alright, let's get you healed up here, friend. Yep. And you can have one of these again, too. I know you like them. Wonderful. I do want to switch leads again soon, though. Because I'm pretty sure Diana's happiness is maxed out at this point. Ugh, my belly. It sounds like it's using Rumble. Hey, yo, kid. My payback will be vicious. But at least for now, this moo milk is delicious. He didn't even use any in the battle. That's dumb. And I ran him off, which is exactly what I wanted to do. Drink too much of anything, even moo milk, and this is what happens. You may be feeling a bit put off after all that, but here's some moo milk for you too. Thanks, man. I love moo milk, and my Pokemon tend to like it too. I don't think I've actually given any of my Pokemon moo milk in this whole game, though, so far. Alright, can I, like, do regular cafe stuff now? Yeah. What do you got? A coffee sounds wonderful. Got so much money at this point. Yeah. Ah, delicious. Thanks, man. Really prefer the rare candies I used to get, but sure. Hello, you're an Aether person, right? Yeah, you're a Pokemon trainer, right? Want to do a little job for me? If I have time, yeah. I'm looking for information about a Pokemon called Garchomp. Alright, I know what where you're getting at with this. I'll do my best. I probably won't, though. I haven't really done any of these. So, yeah, okay. Thanks, man. Lots of free stuff in here. Do you have any free stuff for me? No? No, you're just having a very academic discussion about Pokemon abilities? Makes sense. They're ace trainers. Yeah, heal my Pokemon again, please. Yeah, thank you. What do you say? Anything? Marine Tox Packs. Yeah. Not really. I don't really care about Marine Tox Packs. I don't like them. Like, I'll say sometimes I don't dislike any Pokemon, but I don't, like, actively dislike them. I don't, like, hate them or anything. But I'm not a fan. That Kimono-clad Mantine Surfer. I wonder which he likes to ride more, Sharpedo or Mantine. Yeah, that Grimsley guy. He's an interesting character, isn't he? That doesn't look like a breakable rock, which means I should be able to get around behind there another way. Ha! That guy strikes me as somebody important. I wonder if Hiro will ever encounter him again later along Hiro's timeline. Okay, so I've been actually meaning to explain this to you guys for a little bit. So let's talk about some more stuff that's not actually the game I'm playing for a second. This is gonna be a weird video. The timeline for Hiro. Now, one of the interesting things about this playthrough is we've run into... Oh, shoot, what's his name? Colress? The weird sciencey guy. And we're going to run into him again. I may or may not gloss over his role in the story later in order to skip some dialogue. I don't know yet, because I don't know what that dialogue is going to be. But, technically speaking, the canon timeline for these games puts the Alola games after Black and White and also Black and White 2, which I don't like, because I like to think that all the events of these games take place only a few years apart at most, but going from Black and White to Black and White 2 is another few years, and that bugs me, so I don't like that anyway. I like to imagine Black and White 2 take place kind of after everything else, just in general. But I also like Black and White, not Black and White 2, but Black and White, specifically, as the end of Hiro's timeline, at least so far, mostly. There's a couple of things that happen after that, but mostly that's the end of his timeline, at least so far, right? That was a much quicker Mimikyu fight than the last one we had. So I have set Black and White, or specifically White version. I'm pretty sure I'm going to play through White version again for the channel. X Scissor, that's pretty good. Do I have anybody who can learn that? Just out of curiosity. I set White version after Sword and Shield. In fact, I'm still waiting for them to announce, well, to confirm. No, nobody can learn it. Interesting. I haven't really looked at these. Yeah, that makes sense. I've got some interesting options here. I'm still pretty okay with what moves I have right now, but still, I've got some interesting options. What was I saying? No, so since I set white version after this in Hiro's timeline, obviously black and white 2 have to happen after 2, right? But like, if I squish everything together, I'm doing hand gestures. I shouldn't be doing hand gestures because I'm playing a video game, and you also can't see me. What did these guys say? Spin to spots. Okay. What do you do? What is this? Anyway, just real quick, I'm gonna run through this. It'll only take a minute. Because I set black and white, the events of black and white after this in Hiro's timeline. Black and white 2 obviously have to happen after it too, which means Kolris still hasn't done all the stuff that he'll do in black and white 2 as of right now when these events are taking place. So rather than somebody who has already gone through his transformation into a softer character, he just hasn't hardened as much yet. My version of Kolris hasn't. And all the research that he brings to the table for the plot of this game is research that he's conducting leading up to those events, rather than research that or information that he garnered from research during those events, right? It's a little complicated. You have to squint a little bit to make it work. But I prefer that. I can't really articulate why, but I justify that by looking at the anime. Because if you want to get really technical, the anime is just its own thing, right? But if you look at something like Pokemon Yellow version, which does its best to adapt the anime into a game that is also in the style of a Pokemon game. Is there anything back here? Anything? There's like this little ring around these. I expected there to be an item. Is there anything down here? No? No? Okay. I guess I have nowhere to go then except north. Oh no, I could have gone in that trailer too. I meant to go in that trailer, but I completely forgot. Not even a trailer. This little artificial environment, or like temporary environment, or whatever. There's a Gastrodon back there. Looks like there's something in those cages down there too, but I can't really... There's a Togedemaru. Interesting. If you look at the anime as just part of the overarching multiverse of... Yeah, I don't care. The overarching multiverse of Pokemon, then the anime suggests that the events of the various games, the team plots, the villain plots of the various games, can happen within several years of each other, in practically any order, because even though the Hoenn games take place at the same time as the Kanto games, Ash runs through the events of the Kanto games, the rough events of the Kanto games, and then the rough events of the Johto games, and then the rough events of the Hoenn games, right? So, looking at it that way, what do you say? Yep, I knew that already. Thanks. Looking at that, keeping that in mind, I think it's reasonable to say that the same thing could be true of Hiro's timeline, just in a different order, right? I don't know, I'm probably not making any sense at all. Golf will be doing me like this. Not really going to worry about that. Oh, hey. It's that guy. But that's just something I've been wanting to talk about for a while. It took me like a whole 5 minutes to get all that out. Oh my, if it isn't Hiro. And where might you be off to? To Po-Town to declare war on Team Skull. Po-Town? Isn't that where Team Skull makes its base? Yes, that's why I'm going there. Such awful thugs they are, tormenting poor Pokemon for no good reason. I swear I just don't know what to do with them. Like you'd actually do something with them. And just look at me, would you? And here I am taking the initiative to travel a little on my own to check out how Pokemon are doing. I've been trying to think through this Necrozma issue on my own. That sort of noble dedication is what you would expect of a president, even, don't you agree? Not that a foolish child could... I mean, not that I would expect you to know. Anyhow, I do try to stay safe. And don't say I didn't warn you about Team Skull. I already know about Team Skull. They don't worry me at all. You do a little bit, though, because you're a complete ass and you have a lot of power. But yeah, if, Oh, man. Yeah. What is this? Yeah. How do I zoom? What button do I use to zoom? That is not the zoom button. I have no idea what the zoom button is. No idea at all. Can I I can't click it because that's not the touch screen. The top one's not the touch screen. Hold on. There we go. There's the zoom button. That's a cool Pokemon. Hiro wouldn't have actually had one of these yet at this point. So like, if that didn't make sense and you guys are concerned with my particular unique timeline and why I arranged it the way I did, ask me in the comments, I guess. But I guess that kind of spoils Hiro's story a little bit, since I still don't know whether or not they're releasing remakes of Gen 4. The Gen 4 takes place right after Gen 3 in my timeline, and then Black and White takes place after this, most of this anyway. I don't care, man. After most of this game anyway, and then also Sword and Shield and X and Y and all of that. It's the last thing in Hiro's timeline so far, mostly, right? There is one thing that I have set after that, but you'll see when we get there. But because we don't know yet still whether or not they're releasing remakes of the Gen 4 games, I still haven't decided yet if I'm going to play through Platinum or play through a theoretical remake. Are you a trainer? Crumbling Old Shrine. Okay. I get the feeling this is not where I was supposed to go. And it looks big and like I would get distracted, so I'm going to leave. I haven't decided yet if I'm playing through Platinum or playing through a hypothetical remake. So I'm going to be playing through White version next, after this game. And then jumping back to Gen 4 later on. This is looking like the right place now. Jumping back to Generation 4 later on, once I know definitively which game will be better to play. Look at all the Meowths, holy shit. Hi, how's it going? There's like 1 billion cat beds in here. Can I grab fresh water? No? Alright. So that's exciting. That me ranting about my character's timeline, I'm sure was a lot of fun for you guys. You don't battle me, therefore you are useless. Anything of interest over here? There might be. God damn it. What are you? I don't care about you at all. Please go away. Oh, it's calling for help. I wasn't able to kill it one hit, now it's calling for help. Great. Great. I really don't want to spend this much time on a Scraggy, but I don't want to lose the experience points either. So kill the first one, please. The other one's stronger, too, which is annoying. Maybe it'll be dumb and also use Brick Break on a ghost type. Now it's scary facing me, which is slightly annoying, I guess. Yeah, it used a fighting move. And because it used high jump kick and passed right through me, I guess, because I'm a ghost, it crashed into the ground and killed itself. That was actually pretty cool. Hey, Murder's level 40 now. Excellent. I do need to switch my lead, too. I need to remember to do that. I want to do that before I end off this particular episode. Let's dry you off there, buddy. Alright, I guess she didn't like that one much because she ate it really slow. That was a little weird. Maybe she's just full. Maybe she's eaten a lot lately. I don't know. Let's see. What Pokemon do I want to put first for a while? Shifty has been lead for a lot recently because I was training her up. Murder again, maybe, because it's been a while since Murder was the lead. Or maybe Sarah or Doggo. Let's put Doggo first for a little while. That's the wrong button. Put Doggo out first for a while. And save real quick. I have a second. Why not? My team is fully evolved now, except for Bugzap, who can only evolve at a certain location, obviously. Ariados. I'm trying to avoid going into Po Town until after I've run out the clock on this episode, because, like, I'm probably going to put in the description of this one that if you don't want to hear me rant about how I've justified the order of these games, you can skip this one, right? Because you probably can. Unless you just like to hear me talk, you could probably skip this one, right? Or at the very least, like, just leave it on in the background when you're doing other stuff, right? Crunch, interesting. What do I have right now? Rock Slide, Sand Attack, Brick Break, Howl. I want a power-up move, but at the same time, do I need one? I'm pretty sure I can get bulk up at some point in this game, right? So I can just give him bulk up later after I get it. I'll have to look up where it is, probably. After I get it, if I decide I want a power-up move, because that would be better than Howl anyway. So let's just replace Howl right now. Give me more coverage. Because my attack's already pretty stinking good, right? And let's dry you off now too, buddy. I will say, running around in areas where there's rain is good, because this thing boosts my guy's friendship, and we already saw that friendship has benefits in battle. And after every battle, if it's raining in the battle, I will get to do that care thing, which will boost my guy's friendship faster. Yeah, so there's a skull over there. Let's, like, explore this area a little bit, and then we'll head to Po Town next episode. Look alive, Hariton. Come on. It looks like I need Taurus. Come on, man. There we go. Can he hop down? Yeah, okay. I could hop down two different directions. Let's go this one first. And an item. A nest ball. That could be useful, I guess. I've got so many specialized Pokeballs, which sucks, because that's just where I was. Because I'm probably never going to use them, because I only have a couple more guys. Is that... Yeah, okay. I'm like, there's a sparkle there, but I can't tell if it's water dripping or if it's actually a thing. I only have like a couple more guys I actually want to catch, right? Go this way. Here's a trainer there. Battle me. Huh? Everything around here seems like a Team Skull paradise. Does it? It's kind of, it's just a bunch of rocks, man. Bring it. I'm like not holding back against these guys anymore. Like, Hiro was relieved at first after he realized that they didn't get Nebby, that they got a different Pokemon. But then he thought about it for a second and he realized they got a different Pokemon and they shouldn't be stealing Pokemon at all. Like, if these guys were just running around annoying people, he'd be annoyed with them, right? But he wouldn't actually be this mad. They need to stop actually causing harm to people and Pokemon. Now, if they'll just quit that, he'll drop all this, right? And leave them be. And that's the point he's going to try to make clear to them through this assault on their home base, I guess, is the best way to put it. Ew. That's rude. Okay. Brick Break again. Rock Slide would have been better because it wouldn't or it would have gotten stabbed. And Brick Break does not. Yeah, I'm not surprised that you lost. I can't believe you are. And this is going to supersede him having water on him because he's poison. I'll get rid of the poison real quick. And let's give you some nom-noms. And, oh, look at that. Look at that. I reached a new level of friendship. That's cute. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm assuming that's what that means anyway. Oh, there's a TM over there. Oh, screw that. I want the TM. Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna have to go all the way back around. You hate serious people. I mean, you'd hate me then. I'm pretty deadpan. Might not show this battle. I don't know. I want to get to that TM before the episode's over. This is dumb. Rattata. I had Sucker Punch. That's not bad. But, he still only lasted about as long as I expected. What else you got, man? I saw you had 2 guys, right? Yeah, Hunter. Good thing I have Crunch now. It should be pretty quick, too. It's got Shadow Ball. That might actually hurt pretty bad. Hung on, though. Doggo's pretty bulky. Alright, cool. Yeah, get bent. Alright, what is this? Rock Slide. That's pretty good. I don't necessarily need it. Do I have anybody who can learn Rock Slide? Just Doggo, and he's got it already, so... I mean, I've got 2 really solid moves just this episode that I would give to my guys, except they already know them from level up. That's kind of sad. Alright, let's, come on. There we go. Yeah, I know about the QR scanner, buddy. You don't have to keep telling me about it every 5 seconds. Where's that Pokemon Center? I want to heal up again real quick. That was all the way back through the garden, though, wasn't it? Never mind. I'll live. Actually, that should probably be about it for this episode. Let's get off Torre real quick. Go back to the regular music for the end here. That's gonna be about it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, even though it was literally just me talking about nothing the whole freaking time. Maybe the visuals were interesting. I don't know. That's the wrong button. I'm gonna go heal Doggo real quick too while I'm talking to you guys. Next time we will storm Po-Town and completely wreck Team Skull because they have annoyed me very much. I am tired of them. I am tired of them existing. I want to make absolutely clear to them that they need to either go away or they need to get tougher so they can stop losing to me and therefore not have to go away. I phrased that very badly. You get the sentiment. In the meantime, though, this has been AJ22, and I will talk to you guys later.